Why?
So this is week 13 to 14, and I'll share with you some of the things we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. So one of the problems we noticed when we're doing this sort of verbal imitation program that you may have heard about last week is that when we want him to copy the sounds, he often will see the letter or will think he knows what to say, and he's very impulsive to just say the sound very quickly. And so he doesn't really take his time to really listen to what we say and watch how we say it. He's already doing it. So this is probably not the best way and the most efficient way to kind of get the information he needs to do this task. So we really wanted to teach him how to wait to do that. Now we've done waiting programs before around waiting for things that he likes, but we wanted to teach him kind of a cue and a way to understand, hey, wait for me, and now it's your turn. So we started with teaching him that with objects and some receptive instructions. So we might tell him to do something and then wait and then do it. Or we might ask him to copy what we do and then wait and then do it.
好啦，我哋齊路會咧可以玩咯喎！你攞車啊，等陣，好啦，你攞啦。係啦，你攞喺車上面玩咯喎！好啦，今次咧我哋砌個路軌過山車啦，好冇？好，我哋做呢個。好，第一隻。嗱，你可以整啦。好嘢喎，有等到喎！啦，你買一個你啦。
You can now see that when we do the verbal imitation, wow, it's so much easier, and you can see he'll really wait for us nicely now, and so we really feel this is going to help him with his articulation.
對，好嘢等到，犀利豬仔，黐得夠。好啦，等一陣啦喎，咋，到你。咋，係咪等到？叻仔，我哋等喎，好下一個啦喎，等一陣啦喎，啪，到你。係啊，等啊，好犀利嘅，等得好好。好啦，又要等啦喎，應該係。哇！
We've been continuing to try to work on his ability to sort of sequence information, and I shared with you a little bit about the two-step imitation that we've been teaching him. And we began the two-step imitation teaching him sort of like contextual things, like you actually have to do them in the same order. For example, if you have something underneath the cup, you take the cup up and then get the thing and put it in a box. You can't do the second action unless you've finished the first one. So that's where we begin in terms of teaching students how to do a two-step imitation. And then we move towards where the objects are really unrelated. So, you actually can do the second action first if you want to, and this is more difficult. He mastered these tasks pretty quickly, actually, and he's quite good at this sort of thing. So we were very happy to see that, and now we can use it towards our sort of speech and language program. So we've been working on him listening to us make two sounds and then copying and imitating what we say. Once he was able to do the two-step with the objects, we then also started to work on his ability to copy us to do some actions, to clap our hands and put our hands up, these kind of obvious things. And we also started to move towards oral motor, for example, stick out my tongue or something like that. And again, he did very well with this.
叻仔喎，就喺度啊，等一陣啦喎。啊，E，做你。啊，E，好犀利，耶！
We've also been just trying to think of any ways we can get him to sort of speak or use language at a high frequency. We're really focused on really the quantity of things he says right now as opposed to too much on the quality, although of course we look at that. So there's two other activities we do with him. One is kind of manipulating objects and making sounds associated with them. For example, I'm going to eat something, or drink something. This is good for him to think about when he's doing some of his play skills, because kids often make sounds associated with their play, but it also gives us more opportunities to practice sounds associated with sort of more functional outcomes.
係喎，煮嘢食咧會喳咁一聲嘅喎。今次咧我有個動物咯喎，點樣玩咧？係咁樣，睇下先，等我心急住，做呢個，好，就嚟。爸爸。 係啊，爸咁啊，玩完咩喎，犀利喎，我做個，喂，好，我嚟，係啊，呢個字個喂，有咩啊你？等陣做完啦。
He also loves songs, and so we wanted to captivate that. And so we also do a lot of songs with him, where we'll sing a little bit of it, and then we leave him to fill in the gaps or to finish the sentence. He really likes this, and this is another good way to motivate him to use his speech.
Do pineapple broccoli? No, I don't. Yucky. Yucky.